What's up, YT family? It's your boy Kid Brooklyn for real. I just wanted to pop out just to talk a little bit. As you can see, I'm at the unit right now. For those of y'all that don't know, I am a member of the Georgia Army National Guard. So I be on my soldier shit. Right now I'm at my unit. My unit is the 265th Chemical Battalion. I'm a part of headquarters company, as well as 201st Regional Support Group is the brigade, alright? But that's beside the point. Today I want to talk just a little bit about, well, I don't really know how to say that. I don't know what the topic is necessarily, but just hear me out. We're gonna be talking today because in the past I've experienced, I've been with someone for 4 years, right? And now I'm out of that relationship. So this is like the post effect of being outside of a relationship, someone who you've been in a relationship with for a long time. Like, you guys, families are intertwined. You may share kids. I share kids in this particular. My whole thing is, right, when you're in a relationship with someone and when everything is good, peaches and cream, you love this person, you want to be with this person for forever, everything is cool. Now, I don't understand why when you get out of this relationship, I feel like the bond or whatever you guys shared internally outside of like sex and intimacy, I feel like those things should definitely remain intact. A bunch of different shit went on with me after like the ending of my relationship. Now, my thing is the switching up aspect of it. It's like, when you say you love somebody, right? A lot of the times those are just words. There has to be action that comes with that follows up. I love you, then you do shit, or you live with this person, you build with this person enough to get to the point where you can show them what you mean by you love them. You know what I'm saying? Because some people might not understand until they start to actually feel that shit. You say you love this person, then you start to show this person what you mean by that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that should be the case vice versa. Boys and girls, male and female, in a relationship, you say you love this person or you say this person means a lot to you, then at some point, you should show that person exactly what you mean by this person means something to you, or this person means a lot to you, or you really care about this person. You gotta show genuine care now. Me in my relationship, I was talking about forever. I thought it was gonna be forever. I thought I was gonna marry this girl or some type shit. Didn't work out like that. So I'm now in the process of doing is I am self-evaluating, you know what I'm saying? This is the post effect. This is the after effect of 4 years of my time type shit. All I can do is just sit back, pinpoint, not necessarily question or ask what went wrong or why, you know what I'm saying? I'm past the why. Mutual, like I said, sometimes you just grow out of love, sometimes you just grow apart, people change, whatever you want to say. That's what I believe is the case in my particular instance. Like, there's no real beef, there's no drama, there's no real, you know what I'm saying, bad shit. It's just is what it is. So in this post effect that I'm now in, I do a lot of thinking with myself, for one, because for 4 years I've put others before me type shit, as I should, I feel. If I'm in a relationship with a girl, have kids with this girl, the girl is gonna come, the kid's gonna come first, the girl's gonna come first before me as a man, and that's not necessarily right, you dig? See, I've learned now, similar to the airplane situation. You know, in the airplane, shit start happening on some shit and the mask fall down. When the mask fall down, they say that you put the mask on yourself first in order to help somebody else. And they say that because it's like, you can't help the next person if you're lacking or if you're not on it yourself. You feel what I'm saying? That being said, it's like, I learned that as a man, I gotta have my little conferences with the man in the mirror and like really understand, really take care of myself so that when I step out into the world, I'm able to have an effect. Like bench players, for example, in basketball. Bench players, they're not your starters, but at the end of the day, they come off the bench and they're able to make an impact on the game in some way, shape, or form. To me, if you're not focusing on yourself, if you're not making sure that this person right here, this machine is good, then you stepping out into the world, you're not gonna really be able to affect the game, you feel what I'm saying? And that's speaking figurative. This is something that I've struggled with for a long time. Not struggled, but it's like I'm so selfless of a person that it to me, it's like hard. It's like everybody else is good, I'm good. That's how I look at it. I used to go months without a haircut and get my kids a haircut every 2 weeks on some type shit. Like, make sure my baby mother nails was done on some type of shit. I got a haircut. That's just an example. So another thing being outside this relationship has taught me, it's like, this might sound cliche, but it's like nothing is really that serious. You feel me, kids? It's like nothing is never that serious. You feel what I'm saying? Like, boy, when I was in a relationship, it's like the littlest stuff was that serious. We would argue, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like in every relationship, and it's because you love the person so much that you want it to be perfect, and so, you know what I'm saying, small turns into big on some shit. Being outside of this relationship now, bro, looking at shit from the outside is like, for one, I'm not letting nothing fuck with my inner peace at all. I'm peaceful at all costs. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be peaceful. And that's what I mean by focusing on myself, making sure this person is good to go when he steps outside that door in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And a part of that is meditation. Not necessarily, I'm not for real out here meditating like, but I'm meditating. Like, I think with myself. I tell myself certain things on a day-to-day basis. Like, my peace is important. I ain't gonna lie, I come from the streets. I got, you know what I'm saying, a little temper on me, shit like that. I can't let, you know what I'm saying, the world is out here to pick your buttons. I can't let that shit get to me all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So, that being said, let shit fuck with my peace. It's not that serious. That's just how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm going about it. It's another thing that I learned. And last but not least is, the first one was focus on yourself, you know what I'm saying? Make sure this person is good so that he can have an effect on the world, or she can have an effect on the world, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the man in the mirror, the star player on your team is gravy. The second thing is, nothing is ever that serious. So the third thing, in my opinion, combining those two is like understanding who you are, what you mean to certain people, as well as who you're trying to be. You feel me? These are things that I feel we should focus on. Like, these are things that I'm now focusing on. These are things that I now think about on some type shit, whereas before I didn't really take the time out to sit and self-reflect and really think about certain shit. Understanding who you are, right, can be tricky. But what I mean by that is, like, you know yourself. No one, like, you know yourself better than anybody knows you. You feel what I'm saying? Even your moms, your dad, you know you 100%. Now, you might not know who you are in this world just yet. You might not know, you know what I'm saying, who you're meant to be type shit, but you know who you are. You know things that make you mad. You know the things that make you happy. You know the things that you like to eat. You know what I'm saying? You know yourself. Cherish those things, you feel what I'm saying? Actually think about these things, like, what makes me me on some shit? What do I like? What do I not like? You know what I'm saying? To me, that's good. That's understanding you as a person. So this way, you as a person can step out into the world and make shit happen, you know what I'm saying? The second one, understanding what you mean to people, is like, that goes with like trial and error. So it's like, we live our lives and we come across people every day, you know what I'm saying? It may be regulars, you know what I'm saying? We have a roommate that we see every fucking day. Brothers, family members, not family members, just people you see cordially on the street, walking past and say, hey, people you see sometimes at this class, whatever. Understanding what you mean to people, meaning understanding the type of effect that you have on certain people. Like, and I just mean basically when you're with these people or when you talk to these people, what is the vibe like? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is the vibe you usually get? Is it the same vibe from everybody, or is it, you feel what I'm saying, some people you vibe with like this, some people you vibe with like that? Understanding what you mean to certain people, you understand your place. And when you understand your place, you know what I'm saying, this is a world. And the world is just like every other machine, you know what I'm saying? Like this printer, for example, or this chair, for example, it's like assembled. You got little screws that put this piece to this piece to this piece, and then it makes the chair a chair type shit. It makes the world when you break it down to its simplest piece is people. You feel what I'm saying? There's 7 billion of us on Earth. We as the people are the the motherfuckers that we build to make this world the world that we know today. Understanding what you mean to people, or the effect that you can have on certain people, can really give you a good insight on, you know what I'm saying, just life in general, the direction that you're trying to go in, which leads me to my next point, understanding where you're trying to go. Understanding where you want to go, that's simple. Like, all of us should be dreamers. All of us should be, you know what I'm saying, fantasizers or whatever, in a sense. Like, I feel like everybody should want more. Understanding where you're trying to go. That way, you have an end goal. And in order to have an end goal, now you start to create little goals to reach that big end goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? And little goals is what keeps people focused. That's what keeps me focused. That's what keeps a lot of the people who I associate with focused, is having goals. You gotta understand what you want in life. I have two sons, you feel me, human beings that look to me for shit, that call me dad on some shit. And with these people, I mean, not people, but my kids, for example, like, I don't want for my kids to ever struggle. I want for them to have the easiest life. Not for real easy, like, there's gonna be hard work involved, but I don't want for it to be in poverty. I don't want for it to feel like a struggle like I may have experienced when I was coming up. I don't want that, and because I don't want that, I look at my end goal. Hey, damn, I want to live comfortably. I want to, you know what I'm saying, have good credit. I want longevity. I want wealth in the future. You feel what I'm saying? But how do I acquire these things? Now I start to see, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I'm good at? Do you feel what I'm saying? Do I want to go to school? I could go to school. It's a bunch of different things when you think about where you're trying to go, and you're in. You could paint a picture or something with like the Ferraris in the garage, or even if you want like fucking acres, you don't have to be no Ferraris. You just have a picture of fucking land. Like, yeah, I want to be able to own fucking land someday, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is too out of reach. Everything is obtainable. Everything is acquirable, I feel. And so you shouldn't let dumb shit stop you. But basically, this has been Talk Time with your boy Kid Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe and share it with your friends. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. You know, get interactive with me. I want to hear what y'all think. And you know what I'm saying? Till next time, YT family, be easy.